It's J75 here, and today we are doing a review on the game Days Gone. And before you say it in the comments, yes, I know this is a very late review because this game is like 2 months old, I think, and I'm just now doing a review. But the thing is for one, I got the game kind of late. I got it like a few days after it had already been out, because I had heard some stuff about it, and I figured I'd try it out, and I could have done a review earlier, but I hadn't beaten the story because, you know, there were a few, well, basically, yeah, I played the story, and I just beat it yesterday. I beat the story yesterday, and I could have beaten it, like I said, a lot earlier, and did a review, but it started getting kind of annoying, and I lost interest in the game for a while, and I moved on, and I played my other games like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, so I didn't really, you know, want to play as much, and, you know, I get a little motivation every now and then. But I just now finished it yesterday. I beat the story. I completed it and all. And now I'm gonna give my kind of an opinion or review. I know, like I said, it's kind of late, but I figured it's better late than never. And so yeah, and right now I'm just doing some gameplay. I'm riding up to the to do a little side mission so you can have some gameplay. So I guess I'll start off with the story. So obviously, I'm sure a lot of people have already played it. A lot of you have already played it and stuff. But you know, it's a story about Deacon St. John and basically his whole journey trying to, well, you know, finding out about his wife being alive and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting story. I have to admit, I definitely don't think it's as good as like a Rockstar story. Alright, yeah. So we're here at their base. But yeah, the story was good. Oh wait, no, I'm not here. Where is it? Where's my mission? Okay, yeah. Okay, oh, we're already here. Wow, that was stupid of me. So yeah, basically the story is pretty good. And there were some parts of the story I felt was a little, like, I felt like the story went on a little too long, to be honest. It felt like it just went on a little too long at times. There were some storylines where just, I felt like it wasn't needed, you know?
Let me help you out.
So I don't know. It felt like it went on a little too long. I mean, Red Dead Redemption, oh, he's a sniper, where is he? Red Dead Redemption 2 story was really good. And it was pretty long, but it was a lot more in depth, and it just felt a lot more, I don't know, it's hard to say, it just felt a lot better in my opinion. So we already killed them, that was pretty quick. I'm just using a weapon I just bought earlier. I wanted to get it because it was like a weapon that would be in Red Dead Redemption.
You there? You didn't gotta worry about that Ripper camp no more. I took care of him, every last one of them.
Nice job. Sounds like you did have a score to settle. Alkai said there's rumors going around that the Rippers are after the Pico boys.
Let's just say they fucked with the wrong guy. Looking out.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that there's still Rippers alive even after the story. I guess I'll do that. So yeah, I mean, the story was pretty good. I definitely don't think it was as good as like a Rockstar Games story. What's this now? Oh, I hate hordes. That's one thing you're gonna find out about me, is I hate hordes with a passion in this game. Yeah, I hated it. So I'm trying to find an ambush camp. Alright, we could do that, I guess. I just want to have some combat as well to throw in the mix. Is it gonna? Alright, there we go. But yeah, overall the story, I know I was kind of getting off track, I'm sorry. But yeah, the story was good. I liked Deacon. I thought he was a pretty cool protagonist. Honestly, I thought he was a much better Daryl Dixon. You know, if you know The Walking Dead, which I'm sure a lot of you do, Daryl is like one of the main characters in the TV show, and oh yeah. But yeah, honestly, I never liked Daryl. I hate him, honestly. He's probably my least favorite character. Him or Carl. Those are my least favorite characters from the show. Well, I'm glad he's not in the comics. I mean, Dwight's kind of like Daryl a little bit, but anyways. But yeah, a lot of people have said that Deacon is like Daryl from The Walking Dead. What's this guy doing? So yeah, I mean, he is similar, you know, with the bike riding and all that stuff, but honestly, I would say Deacon is like a million times...
St. John, come in.
Don't mind interrupting me.
Hey, Tuck. You got a job for me? Okay, I'll swing by. Deacon out.
Alright, anyways, but yeah, I definitely think Deacon is a much better Daryl, or like, if they're trying to rip off Daryl, he's a million times better than, let's heal up real quick. But yeah, I definitely think Deacon is much better than Daryl, 100 times better. I hate Daryl. Merle is much better, his brother Merle. Anyways, I know I'm getting off track, but yeah, Deacon as a protagonist is pretty cool. I do like him. I liked his story, and I've seen a lot of people as well compare Deacon and, you know, the whole biker club. Cool, more combat. Whoa. Is that a grenade? Crap. But yeah, I've seen a lot of people compare this, you know, the whole biker storyline as a kind of like a comparison with the Lost and Damned, the Grand Theft Auto Lost and Damned single player DLC from GTA 4. And I've seen a lot of people say how it's a lot similar, and I mean, I'll admit there's some similarities, you know. Of course, Deacon was in a biker gang before the apocalypse. You know, it's similar, but honestly, it really doesn't feel like the Lost and Damned at all. Besides the fact that the protagonist wears a biker jacket and the fact that your only vehicle is a motorcycle, that's about the only thing that reminds me of the Lost and Damned. The setting is very different because Lost and Damned is in Liberty City, which is New York, and this is supposed to be out like in Oregon, out northwest. So yeah, it's very, I mean, it's somewhat similar, but honestly, I mean, it's not a true biker gang, you know, story, because this is about zombies, you know, and of course the protagonists and some of the characters are bikers, but that's about it. So, although I will admit, I would like another biker game kind of thing like the Lost and Damned. That was a pretty good game, but this game really is not it. I mean, there might be a few minor similarities, sure, but other than that, there's nothing that really feels, you know, super major about it. Maybe I should use this instead. I really hope they add this gun in Red Dead Redemption. So yeah, but yeah, I like Deacon. He was a good protagonist. Boozer, I like Boozer as well. Whoa, holy cow! I did not know that they were up there. How much I got? 2 bullets left. Where are they? Oh. But yeah, Boozer was pretty cool. Some of the other side characters are kind of lame. Like, some of the other characters aren't really that great. I would say my favorite characters are probably Boozer, Deacon. I don't know. There really aren't any other characters that I'm really a huge fan of besides those two. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty interesting. I don't know. No, there's no one else. Oh, maybe Captain Curry. I kind of liked him a little bit after he helped out Deacon in the end. I'm not gonna spoil it, because y'all might not have seen it. But yeah. Whoa! What the? Jerk. Gotta heal up. But yeah, I kind of liked him a little bit. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think and shoot. But yeah, those would probably be my main favorite characters that I can think of right now offhand. Whoa, that was weird. But yeah, the story, like I said, was okay. I do feel like there were, you know, some parts of the story that went on a little too long. You know, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2's story was pretty long, but at least that had, you know, it was a lot more fleshed out and all that. Oh boy. I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. Alright, I need to get up this hill. But yeah, story was okay. I would probably, out of a 10 for the story, I would probably give it maybe a 6. I mean, like I said, other than Deacon and Boozer and maybe Captain Corey, there really wasn't anyone else that I liked that much. How do I get over there? Alright. But yeah, so the story was okay. I mean, I liked Deacon's little journey trying to get to Sarah. That was pretty good. Oh boy, yeah. But other than that, it really wasn't anything that made me think, yeah, it's the best story ever. But it wasn't the worst video game story either. That title would have to go to Black Ops 3 probably. That had the worst campaign ever. But yeah, story was okay. Like I said, I'd probably give it, what did I say, 6 or 7, I think. So yeah, that's about it. How many more do I have to do? 3 more. Alright, definitely need health. Alright, wish I had more of that ammo for this. So yeah. And now I guess I'll talk a bit about the map. And now the map, I will say, is really cool because it's a really big map. I guess I'll kind of show you. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. I don't know if this is the full map because this is all that I've uncovered. There might even be more, I don't know. But I would say my favorite part of the map would probably be this area, like the desert area. And I'm a huge fan of deserts and stuff, so I would probably say my favorite area is like the desert area. This area is pretty nice. The woodsy areas, this is okay. I wasn't really a huge fan of this area that much. Like I said, my favorite area would probably be right here. Where am I? Let me look real quick. We're right here, so we're right near there. Alright, excuse me. So yeah, the map is pretty good, and I will say it really does feel unique and diverse, you know? Because, I mean, there's snow, there's desert, there's, like, countryside, woodlands area.
I think that's it. The roads will be
all sorts of stuff.
A little safer now. I mean, not much, but a little.
Yeah, so, but yeah.
Let's see if they got an underground bunker around here.
That. Let's see, are there any more of these little raid camps? I definitely don't want to do a horde. I hate with a passion these stupid hordes. What is this? Okay, I guess the triangles are hordes, right? Or, no, these. What is this? Oh, another horde, alright. Then I guess I'll go to over here. This is alright, yeah, we'll do that. So yeah, but the map is good, and like I said, I do like how diverse it is. It feels so, like I could go from the desert to the snowy area. It really is nice. I will say that. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, like, map in video game, but it was nice. I do like it. I mean, it kind of reminds, I will say, like, part of it kind of reminds me of, like, Grand Theft Auto 5 a little bit, because that has a desert area, it's got the countryside, it's got a big city, and it kind of reminds me, this game also reminds me of Red Dead Redemption 2 as well, with the whole, you know, like, being able to craft stuff, even picking up plants and flowers and all that stuff. So it kind of gives off a Red Dead vibe as well at times, which is pretty good. Although obviously it's got different weapons and you can drive a motorcycle instead of a horse. But you know, I'm just saying it kind of reminds me of it a little bit. But like I said, the map is really nice. It's really just feels diverse. That snowy area, all these different types of like biomes, or what am I trying to say, you know, just different areas, you know, and it really does make the map feel unique. Now I don't really know exactly how detailed it is. I mean, I don't know all the Easter eggs and all that stuff. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff. Where is these at? Alright. Wait, what was this? Oh, horde now. I want to be as far away from a horde as I can. Alright, anyways. Why is this still here? Alright. So, yeah. The map is really good, very diverse, and just unique, and I really like that. Now, I've never been to Oregon before. Why do I have this marked on my map, man? This game is so... Oh, okay, now I get it. I was a moron. Okay, that was stupid. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, I've never been to Oregon, or I haven't even ever been to... I've never even been to the Northwest before. I mean, heck, the furthest west I've ever been in America is Texas, so, yeah. So I don't know exactly how, authentic it is, or how realistic it is, you know? But, you know, that's something you guys from, this area, who's been to this area before, can tell me. But, I will say it is a really nice area. If it is realistic and authentic to the real Oregon, then I'll say, yeah, it is really nice. In fact, I actually learned something when I was researching about this game in the area. I found out that it had a desert area, and I actually never knew that there was a desert in the Northwest. I always just assumed it was like in Nevada, or Arizona, New Mexico, or California, you know. So that's something I learned about this game, is that I never knew that there was a desert this far up north, you know. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, okay.
Let me get you out of there. Hey, it's not safe out here in the shit.
My God.
I know where there's a camp.
That's annoying.
Yeah, camp? What camp? Show me. Where?
Where should I take him? I don't know. We'll go
Like
Iron
a
Mike, I
Lost
guess.
Lake.
I don't
Ask
know.
for Ricky Patel. She'll take you in.
That was a goner. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Okay, yeah.
I thought it was over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God, this guy's annoying. I almost want to shoot him now.
Stay off the main roads.
Can I
Don't
kill
stop.
him? Oh, he's gone. Anyway, but yeah, he was annoying. So, but like I said, I learned that there actually is a desert area in Oregon, or in this area, and I was actually pretty surprised to find that out, because I didn't know that. It's pretty funny, because I'm actually from America, but, or, you know, that's where I live, but I never knew that. But, like I said as well, I've never even been near there before, so, you know. But yeah, the map is really nice. I mean, like I said as well, I don't know exactly how detailed it is. I mean, when you look at a Grand Theft Auto or a Rockstar title, you know, those maps are really highly detailed. I'm sure there's some Easter eggs and cool details in here, but, you know, I don't know. And like I said, I don't know how authentic it is to the real Northwest Oregon or whatever. But yeah, if anyone is from this area and have seen this,
burning out this infestation zone.
if anyone is from this area and have, yeah, I'm just trying to craft, okay. But yeah, if you've been to this area where this game is set, let me know. That would be cool to find out how authentic it is. I thought they were gonna die from the fire. Alright, so we got them. What's this over here? So yeah, where's that horde at? Oh yeah, we don't want to be anywhere near it. What's this? Actually, you know what? We'll do another one of these jobs, I think. So yeah, and now I think I'll move on to the gameplay, because we talked about the map. Actually, I guess, I'll give out of 10, I'll rate the map then. because I already did that for the story. So for the map, I would probably give.
Finish burning out these nests.
For the map, I would probably give it probably an 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I really do like the map. Like I said, I don't know how authentic it is, but from what I've seen of it and stuff, I really do like it. And I also really like it how unique it is, because, you know, a lot of video games don't take place in these kind of areas, you know.
Well, how's my favorite bounty hunter?
How's the camera's life, Mercer?
But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how authentic it is, but I think for what it is, I really do like it. So, that's what I would have to say.
What can I get for
9 out of 10, maybe an 8.5.
What do you want?
So, yeah, we'll do another one of these missions, I guess.
Thanks for stopping by.
What's going on?
Remember Larson? The guy who spotted that cow in Marion Forks? The one I told you about?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, he went back out there to see what else he could find. He hasn't come back. We think he's been taken by a group of drifters who've been moving through the Belknap wilderness.
Shit, where was he last seen?
A building on the east side of town, the old Wagon Hotel.
Yeah, I know the one.
Thanks, Teak. I appreciate it.
Okay, and actually I think that's another thing I can mention with the map. Where's this at? Over here, okay. Is one thing I'm not a huge fan of is all the debris that's cluttering, like all the cars and just debris and stuff that's covering the roads, and that really ruins it, because I can't tell you how many times I've crashed, and I don't even know, I'm sure you've probably even seen it, but it's just so much debris, and I get it, they wanted to make it look realistic, and like there really is a zombie apocalypse with all the stuff, but it's annoying to drive into, and just, I don't know, it just does not, it's not cool, in my opinion, anyway. And having to swerve and stuff, and I've crashed into other stuff trying to swerve away, so I'm not a fan of that. And that's another thing, is the tunnels. Like, there's so many tunnels in this game, and there's so many cars blocking the area, and I've crashed so many times driving through them, because, you know, it's just so hard. I really don't like that. So that's one negative thing I can say about the map. Another thing that I'm not a huge fan of, and I get it, it's a zombie apocalypse, but another thing I like having in, you know, like in Rockstar game or whatever open world games, is having pedestrians or having other traffic, you know? I mean, there's none of that. There's the only, like, people out here are you and maybe, like, the marauders ambushing you or something. So it's so kind of dull and all that. There's no other traffic. There's no other people to interact with. It's just kind of... And, I mean, yeah, I get it's a zombie apocalypse. It's not going to be like that, but that's what I like about Rockstar games, because it just feels a lot more alive world, you know? So that's just how I feel about it, though.
Wagon Hotel, I'm heading in.
Do you see Larson? Is he there?
Oh, you know what I should have gotten?
But if he is,
Yeah. So that's just kind of how I felt about, you know, all the clutter and debris and stuff. It's just not a fan of that. Where's he at? I don't know. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Alright,
Kill the son of a bitch!
oh my god, I can't even... Come on, man. Okay.
Oh, shit!
You wanna die, huh? So, but yeah, map is okay, but, it just feels so, just dull and not as living, breathing as other games I've played, you know? So, that's kind of how I feel about that. Let's see, where's this dude at? Oh, there he is. Alright, so, and another thing that's kind of a shame as well is how there's no radio or anything, and that's another thing. Oh, never mind, I'll shut up.
St. John, You know, I thought I'd come into town, find a drink, hang out with my buds.
As soon as I cut you loose, you get the hell out of here.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me twice. I don't know where the hell you came from, but Jesus, man.
Go. Run.
Okay, but yeah. I mean, there's no radio, which really sucks as well, because, you know, in GTA and all that, it's just so nice to be able to have the radio to listen to, and there's none of that, which, again, I understand zombie apocalypse and all, but it really makes it feel a lot more boring, especially when you're driving. You know, if you're driving. Where does it want me to go? Alright, but yeah. It's just that, it feels kind of boring, you know, throughout these drives and stuff. It's a great map and all, but, I mean, there's not as much entertainment, you know? I mean, like I said, I know it's a zombie apocalypse. It's not the modern day, like...
Son of a bitch!
Oh my God. Stupid zombies. That's all the ammo I have. I definitely need to refill. I'm gonna be going back to this camp, so I'll refill my ammo when I get there. So anyway, but yeah. I keep losing my topic and all that. So yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about before.
Well, great.
That stupid zombie messed up my talking. But I think we'll move on from the map for a little while, and we'll talk about gameplay. So, I think the gameplay is okay. I would say the combat, we'll talk about the combat. It's okay, and I do like how there's a wide, you know, variety of weaponry, like different types of guns.
Tucky there. Found Larson. He should be on his way back to the hot springs.
Nice job. I'll have the Alkai keep a lookout for it. More Rippers have been spotted moving north into Belknap. We need all the men we can get. Tucker out.
What the? It wants me driving upstairs? Where am I? Oh my God. I'm trying to talk and do a review, and these damn zombies are here. See what I mean about crashing? And we'll get into the bike controls as well. But yeah, combat, there's a lot of weapons, and I do... Oh my God. Wow.
Tuck, yeah, I'm here, and I'm guessing you got another job for me. So, okay, I'll stop by, peeking out.
It's like LJT with GTA Online. God, I can't even talk. So anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, yeah, there's a lot of weapons, and I do like that. You know, there's a bunch of different weapons, and that's pretty cool. The combat is okay, definitely not as good as like Grand Theft Auto or Red Dead. And there's no cover system as well, which I really wasn't a fan of. But it's not bad combat, but it's definitely not the best either, I would say. So I would probably say give the combat probably like a 6 out of 10, I would say, I'm thinking. That's just kind of how I felt about it. Really, it was okay, but nothing amazing, not like Rockstar. And I know I'm kind of comparing this a little bit to Rockstar, but that's just, you know, that's the main games I play, you know. That and Call of Duty, but this game doesn't have much to do with Call of Duty. So yeah, the gunplay was okay, but like I said, nothing amazing. The driving, or, you know, the riding the bike, I'm really not a huge fan of the controls and all that, or the way it feels. It's just not that great compared to GTA driving. It's just kind of meh. I mean, I'm not even a huge motorcycle fan anyway. I don't even really care for them. So, you know, but it's okay. I don't know how realistic it is compared to real life motorcycles, because I've never driven one and I don't plan on it, but, you know, it's okay, but it's definitely not really that great either. I've crashed a lot of times, and I know I'm probably not that good, but I don't know. It's just kind of meh. There's a bunch of crafting and things you can do as well, but, you know, I mean, there's a lot you can do in the game, but it kind of feels a lot more limited when you compare it to Grand Theft Auto and stuff, you know, because there's so many more mini games and things to do, side missions, and this is set in the, you know, this is in the apocalypse, so there's not much to do, you know, you can't just go to the bowling alley or, you know, go golfing or whatever, you know, it's just so much more different, and, you know, I do like parts of it, but, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even move. Now I'm probably gonna die. Wow. What? Oh my god. What? Where did they come from? Oh my god. Oh my god. I hate Hordes with a passion in this game. I hated them so much. Oh my god. I hate Hordes so much.
Come on.
And I don't have much ammo either. Because I'm doing all this live gameplay, so... Like, this isn't pre-recorded stuff. I have to stream it because that's all I can do. And oh my god, I'm surprised I won. And I don't have much ammo left at all. I can't really have another fight. Anyways, there's another zombie left. We gotta go. We gotta repair this. Oh no, we lost it? Repair. Alright, we're at 100 now. Alright, we gotta get our bike and go. Okay, wait a minute, there's some ammo right here. But there's zombies. Yeah, you know what, we're not gonna risk it. We are not gonna risk it right now. Okay, so yeah, but the gameplay is okay. And there's a lot, you know, stuff you can craft and all that, and that's fine, but it just does not feel as complete as a Rockstar game. Like I said, I know I'm comparing it to Rockstar a lot, and I'm sorry, but that's just the main kind of games I play. So, yeah. And like I said, yeah. Sorry, I was trying to think. So, it's just not as great. And another thing that I was kind of thinking is a bit of a downside is the fact that there's no multiplayer, which, I mean, it would be kind of different to do, but it really seemed like a bit of a shame that there's no multiplayer. It would be kind of cool, like you could choose which camp you want to side with and be, you know, it would be kind of cool, but I guess they didn't want to do that or whatever. We need to go and get some supplies. So, but there's no multiplayer, which I do like single player games, but I mean, it would be nice to have a multiplayer to play with your friends, but I think that's a bit of a letdown, but it's not a major terrible thing, just not the best either kind of thing. Alright. Bounties. Oh, come on, move, dude.
Deacon St. John.
Hey, Joe.
Alright, that's all of it.
See you later, man.
So,
Deke,
definitely got to refill on everything.
Blair, how's it going?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the guns real quick. Yeah, we'll just take the ammo.
Yeah, good. Good
Machine
one.
gun and SMG.
Okay.
Oh wait, do we need anything else? No, we can't get them.
Yep.
Alright, we'll be good. We're good with that.
Take care now.
So yeah. It's I don't know, it's just hard to explain. Multiplayer would have been nice, but it's not a huge terrible thing basically. So overall, and I know my review's been all over the place and I'm sorry. I've just, you know, I've been playing the game and thinking this and that, but basically overall I'd say I'd probably give the game as a total probably maybe a 7.5 out of 8. It's not a terrible game, but it's definitely not the best game I played either. I don't know if they're doing any like DLC or not, but yeah, it's all I can really say about it is it's just kind of an okay game. You know, the story was decent, but not anything amazing. The you know, gameplay is kind of okay, but it's not amazing. It's more like a mediocre kind of game, you know. It does have some fun parts to it, and I will admit that I did have some fun playing it. But it didn't have anything to make me think, oh my god, this is like Game of the Year material. And honestly, I'm probably even going to end up deleting this game eventually pretty soon to install some new games, so... you know, it was fun for what I played. The story was okay. It was a nice little journey. The map was nice, but it's not a game that makes me want to just play it over and over, you know. You know, it was fun for while it lasted. It was fun for what I played of it, but you know, to play, I definitely couldn't see myself playing it all the time, you know. It's kind of the game I would play maybe if I feel like playing something other than my usual routine, like GTA or Red Dead or even Call of Duty, but it just doesn't have anything that really stands out or screams amazing, you know. It's just more mediocre. It's not terrible, because like I said, I've played much worse games before, but it's not amazing. It's just kind of in the middle, you know. So I did have fun, you know, for what I did play of it. And I'm sure there's things in the game I haven't even done yet. There might be some side things, and I haven't done all the side missions. I just wanted to beat the story, because that's what I usually do when I play new games, just beat the story and then do all the side stuff later. So I'm sure there's still other side things and other things I haven't crafted or done yet. But at least from my experience that I've played so far, playing the story and all the other things I've done, you know, the combat, the driving, all this, overall, I just would say it's a mediocre experience, just kind of in the middle. So, and that's what I've heard from a lot of other people as well. People were saying that, you know, they thought it was an okay game, but nothing, you know, the best, just kind of in the middle. And that's how I feel, you know. It has some things that are pretty fun and pretty cool, and it was nice to play a new game, but it definitely is not the best game ever. So I know I'm kind of saying the same thing over and over again. So overall, I'd have to give the game like a 6 out of 10 probably, you know, maybe 5.5, something like that, you know. It was fun for what it was, but it's definitely not a game that I would see myself playing all the time like I do GTA and Red Dead. So that's my score, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think, if you agree or disagree. And if you played the game, let me know what you think. And I would say, if you wanted to play with me online, you could, but this game doesn't have multiplayer. But if you wanted to play like GTA or Red Dead or Call of Duty with me, let me know. Just let me know in the comments if you want to play PS4 with me. Obviously, this is PS4 exclusive. I know some people were upset about that, but, you know, nothing I can do about it. So, yeah, if you want to play with me on other games, let me know. And let me know what you think about my review and what you think about this game if you've played it. So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informative. I know the game is old, but you know, maybe you could just enjoy listening to my commentary. I don't know, but feel free to leave a comment or anything. And hope you. Oh, we got a viewer. Goodbye, viewer. I'm ending the stream of the review right now. So, but thanks again for watching. I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, thanks again. And let me know what you think about this.